right. Yay. We're live. Play it. Play it. It's not playing. Oh well. Anyway, I'll deal with that later. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Tuesday night. Aloha. I dig that. That's cool. All right, we have got a lot to do tonight. I'm glad there's already some people in here because we've got several things to take care of. Let's see. We're going to talk about all the stuff that is up for grabs for tomorrow morning. You know what? Hang on. No, okay. I'm good. I'm good. Sorry, I had a weird thought for a second, but I'm not going to do that. All right. What up, man? Howdy. All right. So it is Tuesday night. It is the eve of New Comic Book Day. Since we had a special guest last week, we pushed on the drawing for the September customer appreciation raffle. That's what I'm calling it now. So we pushed that to tonight. So tonight I have, where did it go? Oh, here it is. I have a big jar of tickets from September, and we are going to be giving away as our grand prize, as our number one prize here is this Alex Ross signed Immortal Hulk number 4 in a 9.8, of course. I'm going to set that right there for a second, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a minute. Hey, Ken, what's up? And Chris, see you there. Good job. We'll get to this in just a second. We're also going to. I've still got a healthy supply of tickets for Big Texas Comic Con. So the runner-up prizes for the raffle will be. We're gonna do. I've got a set of. I got a set of two tickets for Saturday here for Big Texas Comic Con. And I have 2 sets of 4 tickets for Friday. Got 2 sets right there. 2 sets of 4 tickets for Friday for Big Texas Comic Con and a pair of tickets for Saturday. Those will be like the runner-up kind of prizes. And we're going to talk a little bit about some of the things. All right. So, you know what? Big Texas, right? Big Texas Comic Con coming up. I got to say really quick, it is absolutely kind of a special honor to me to be helping to debut some of the new products from Comic Capsule out there. We're going to these are brand new. These have only been at LA Comic Con last weekend. They're not for public sale yet, but we will have them. We'll have them for sale. A couple new products from our Comic Capsule people. One of them is these are comic capes. This is in a nutshell. This is a UV protectant clear acrylic backing board. I don't know if it's acrylic or not, but I'm guessing it's acrylic. Anyway, it's UV resistant. It is a clear UV resistant comic board. So I guess the idea is why does the backing board have to go in the back of the comic? If it's clear, you can put it in the front of the comic, and then you can use that to display it. If you don't want to spring for comic capsules, you can use these. Put this in the bag with your comic to display it. We've got modern, silver, and golden age. And also, the new hotness in comic capsules is the brand new red one. Ultimate Spider-Man is not included with this, but if you buy Ultimate Spider-Man from me, I'll have this at the show on display. If you decide you want to buy the Ultimate Spider-Man, I might be willing to throw in the red comic capsule for free. So like I said, these are not available to the public yet. They have only been out at LA Comic Con last weekend. The next appearance is going to be right here at Big Texas at the Big Alpaca table. Quantities are very, very limited. So, bam. Red comic capsules, comic capes. Sit there right there. Yeah, that's kind of the big Texas thing. We're gonna have, if you came out to Casa last weekend, thank you. That was such a good time. It was such a strong showing. It was so great seeing so many of our regular customers out there. It was just a really great experience. We had a whole collection that hadn't been out yet. We got we cleaned out about, I want to say, just under half of it. We went out there with 7 long boxes. We left with 4. So pretty good. And that's nil. And we still got plenty of this collection left. We're processing more of it right now to try to bump that back up and take it back out to Big Texas. So it was a really good weekend. The show was fantastic. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. It was fantastic. We moved a lot of books. It was great. So, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something. We're gonna sporadically do this here a little bit. I'm gonna talk about a couple of the books for next for tomorrow. First up, if you were ever curious or wanting to read the entire GI Joe library, no, this is not a Granger catalog. This is the brand new GI Joe compendium, which, yeah, it's all of it. It's like the whole, I don't know, I think it's the whole Marvel GI Joe run moving into the new one. I don't think this covers like the IDW stuff. This is the entire like Marvel Larry Hama GI Joe compendium. Massive. This is a lot of book. This costs $65, but I gotta say, this is a lot of book for $65. I mean, look at this. Yeah, massive. We just got those in. They're available tomorrow. Okay. All right. Ooh. So before we get started on the raffle stuff, we'll do the raffle here in just a second. All right. Here's the big one for tomorrow. Absolute Batman, #1. Yeah, I don't think. Well, I mean, I don't think they don't slab like graphic novels, but I mean, yeah, that's funny. That would be a laugh to send that to them. I don't think that's something that's slabbable. It's like a phone book. All right, so first up, big stuff for tomorrow. Absolute Batman, right there. I read this. This is pretty hardcore. This is a pretty cool. This was a very interesting read. I'm super excited to see how this whole absolute alternate universe is going to work out. The quote unquote else world, they're calling it. If you read the all in special, you know that. Yeah, so Absolute Batman, we got a bunch of them. We're very healthy stock. If you got your pre-orders, they're all covered. We'll have a really good supply tomorrow for New Comic Book Day. But here's the big deal: every copy of this that you buy, every purchased copy of Absolute Batman, not just the A cover, but like any of the open order covers, gets you will get you a blue ticket. Like, you know how we do red tickets for this one. We're doing yellow tickets for the Knights versus Samurai raffle. Every copy of this purchased gets you a blue ticket. That blue ticket so Friday, we'll be doing this from Big Texas. Friday night, 7:30 during our stream. We're going to collect all those blue tickets from purchases, and we're going to do a drawing. We're going to raffle off the one for 25, the one for 50, and the one for 100 of these bad boys. So when you come in tomorrow and you're buying your Absolute Batman, make sure you say, hey, give me the ticket. The thing about this raffle, though, it's not going to be like our customer appreciation one. You need to be watching to win. I'm not going to keep track of the numbers. I'm going to do the drawing from the show, and it'll be like what we did on Free Comic Book Day. If you had that ticket, you'll text me a picture of it, and we lock it in, and you're the winner. So if you're in the market for the one for 100, which is currently rolling about at $100, buy that, get you a ticket to the show, get you a ticket to the game. Let's see, other big stuff for tomorrow. Highlights here. Don't worry, we'll get to the raffle here in just a second. I know we're excited for it. All right. Doom covers. Doom covers are the big hotness right now. Last week we sold completely. Last week we were out of Doom covers before we even hit open on Wednesday morning. So we didn't have any. If you missed out on getting any of the Doom covers last week, we got in a massive resupply today. So most of the Doom covers from last week are available. They're on the rack there below the incentives. But the new Doom covers for this week are Phoenix. Badass. Also, one of my favorites so far is Fantastic Four Doom cover. I did not grab the Doom cover for this one for some reason, but Exceptional X-Men has a Doom cover. And nope. There it is. Venom's got the Doom cover. So there's some awesome Doom stuff going on here. All right. We're gonna take a break from this one for a second, and we're gonna draw the first set. We're gonna draw for trust me, I got the okay. We're gonna do drawing for four Friday passes to Big Texas Comic-Con here. As usual. So this time I have a good luck Transformers box. Here's our bundle of tickets. And they're going in. Oh yeah, that's nice. Whose ticket is that, I wonder? That's probably Sean's ticket. Sean, this is your ticket right here. It's not going in. No, I'm kidding. Where did it go? I'm gonna pick it up. I'm picking it up. Last time we had one fly out and someone was like, that was mine, and that was the winner. All right, so there it is. It's in the box. All right, so for first drawing here for our little customer appreciation raffle, September is going to be, I have to say, so going through the list of all the tickets that were entered, we have more than a handful of tickets that were put in without info, without phone numbers, without names. And unfortunately, if one of these gets pulled, it's not going to be a winner. I'm just going to move on and pull another one. All right, so the first one up for a set of tickets is 493693. Let me look over here on my handy dandy spreadsheet. Control F. 493693 goes to Joe Leva. I don't know this one. This was only a single ticket. This was a single ticket purchase. So cool. I'll have to look and find the phone number for you, Joe, and reach out and let you know. Not one of our regulars, but it's good to see somebody win. I mean, you never know. So I'm just writing it down so I can remember it. 4 Friday tickets going to Joe Leva. Let me see if I got him in the customer list here. I do. Cool. I got your number and email. I'll be reaching out tomorrow. All right. So 4 tickets go to Joe. Now that 4 tickets have gone out, I'm going to show you some more comics. This is what is this? This is the Sonic the Hedgehog annual for 2024. Paul tells me that these are usually very low print run, and in the aftermarket, these usually demand a considerable premium. So that might be something to look at tomorrow. Terminator from this is from Dynamite, so it's got 5,000 covers. We didn't get all those covers. We have some of the cooler covers and some foils. I haven't had a chance to read anything yet this week, so all this new stuff, I have no idea what's going on. I'm listening. I think they're playing music next door. Sorry. Anyway, Terminator. Funny story. No, I'm not gonna talk about that. Never mind. I'll tell that later. That'll be like an in-person story. Next up. All right. So this is kind of weird. This is so Geiger number 7 is out tomorrow. This is probably the cooler of the covers. It's got Geiger mowing the lawn and the two-headed dog and all that. This is a fun cover. Geiger decided to do something weird, but a lot of people are calling it really stupid. So they have, most of these covers, you have your A cover, which is your primary cover. Then you have your B cover, you have your variants, B cover, C cover, D cover, whatever. For some reason, so the Geiger A cover that was solicited was a kind of a cool cover with like a three-eyed zebra on it. What they delivered was about half of our order in that zebra cover, and the other half is in what they're calling a surprise A cover. And it's like the barcode's the same. It's the exact same product according to inventories, but the covers are different. And it's like, you buttheads, why would you do that? Why would you just create another cover? Don't say this is an alternate A cover. Do you realize how dumb that sounds? The alternate A cover is a B cover, but they did it, and now everybody's pissed at them. Rightly so. So, hi, Ramon. How you guys doing? Are you guys out on your cruise? Are you watching me from your cruise? I love that. That's so nice. That's so cool. All right. Let's see. Next up, this one. I'm so looking forward to reading this. Like I said, I haven't had a chance. Could we leave this weekend? Oh, okay. I thought you guys were going to be okay. So you're here. Cool. All right. So Transformers number 13. After the end of number 12 ended the current story arc. This is supposed to be, I mean, it's obvious. I knew this was going to happen. They said it's going to be it's the Starscream origin story. And I was like, oh, well, obviously, if it's Starscream's origin story, before I even saw the covers, I was like, that's going to involve Skyfire and Omega Supreme. And sure enough, Skyfire and Omega Supreme. And then there's nope, this guy. Who is that? Who is this guy right here? This person right, this Transformer right here is a brand new character, brand new Transformer, making their first appearance in this episode. In this issue, there is a variant cover with them on the cover. That's my pick for the week. If you saw us on Instagram, anyway, I am super excited to dive into this, just because I know like the whole backstory of Starscream, and apparently the one of the spoiler covers, the one for 50. We have a one for 10, one for 25. The one for 50 was a spoiler cover that features Megatron. So I gotta wonder if Megatron somehow makes an appearance in this after, if you remember back at the Free Comic Book Day one shot, you saw Megatron escape from Cobra Law. So I gotta wonder if Megatron makes an appearance in this back in the storyline. Like I said, I haven't read it yet, so I have no idea. All right, let's draw for another set of tickets. Let's draw for another set of 4 Friday tickets to Big Texas. Here's my box, trusty box of tickets. And we are picking. There it is. This is 493166. Let me go to my handy dandy spreadsheet. Control F. 493166. And that goes to Christian Maston. I don't know if you already had tickets. I think we might have already given you a set of free tickets for this. I'm not sure. But now you got 4 more. You can take more people with you. Well, you want me to draw again, Christian? You want me to put your ticket back in? I could do that if you want. Okay, so here's Christian's ticket. It's going back. It's going back in the. Actually, I'm gonna leave it out, and I'm gonna draw again, and then we're gonna throw it back in the mix. All right, here we go. Let's draw again. Although I gotta say, Christian, if I pull a ticket for you again, you're just gonna have to quit your job. All right, there we go. All right, so to replace Christian's ticket, 492881. And here's Christian's ticket going back into the mix. 492881. 92881 goes to. They're not in that list. I wonder if they're in the new list. This ticket was never entered. Round 3. That's why I say you gotta put your tickets in. Get us to. All right. So round 3 of this one is 493045. Let's go back. 493045 goes to. Clay Hoffman. Clay, you won yourself 4 tickets to Friday. Just writing that down. Cool. Congratulations. All right, let's talk about it. Let me show you a few more comics. And then we're gonna do another. We're gonna do the 2 tickets for Saturday. All right, I haven't read this one yet. I haven't read anything for this week yet. So I honestly I don't know, but this is absolutely on my list. Ultimates number 5. No, this isn't the one where they go up against Hulk yet. So that was what was on order for last weekend. So Ultimates number 5, obviously Hawkeye. Hawkeye shows up. Hawk guy. He seems to be a Native American descent. He's the ultimate Hawkeye. All right, next up. All right. Venom War Wolverine. Venom War Wolverine number 2. Spawn Scorched. This week they have a cool virgin cover. They have the A cover, the B cover, the C cover is a nice virgin cover variety. So Spawn Scorched. All right, let's see. 4 more. All right, we're gonna do. This one is for the pair of Saturday tickets. Then we'll do a couple more books, and then we're gonna wrap this up. All right, pair of Saturday tickets coming up for the winner, whoever that is. All right, I'm moving stuff around. Here we go. And do I have one? I do. There it is. There is the ticket. It is 493750. Let's see what that yields. 493750 goes to Robert Dinwiddie, winning a pair of Saturday tickets. Very cool. All right. A few more books. And then we're going to do the big kahuna. All right. And we got some cool ones here. All right. Again, haven't read anything yet, so I have no idea what anything's about. But this is part of the X-Men from the Ashes. Sentinels. I'm not sure what it's about. I haven't read it. No idea. It looks cool. There's some pretty cool covers. This one I'm very excited for to finally, hopefully, I've been getting strung along for 4 issues now. Is Batman Gotham by Gaslight, the Kryptonian Age. Number 5 it appears we are finally going to see the sheriff of this town in Kansas. Finally, definitely number one, not number one, but one of the high ones on my list for reading this week. Finally. All right. So if you, I don't even know how to start with this. Anyway, all right. So next one is Blade Red Band, number one. I'm kind of curious. I'll talk to people, but I've heard some things like the Werewolf by Night red bands or the Wolverine red bands seemed. We'll see how the Blade one does. I'll be curious to see what a non-red band Blade is because they're not doing that. But yep. So Blade red band, we've got plenty of those up on the rack for that. Finally, last book we'll talk about really quick before we do this grand prize drawing is Scarlet number 5, the conclusion of the Scarlet miniseries. This is moving right into G.I. Joe, which comes up for order here in about 2 weeks. And I have to say, if we get if we have a strong enough, if our raffle ideas here, our raffle experiment with the incentives works well enough with Batman, then I gotta say I would be very interested in doing something similar for GI Joe because yeah, there's a lot of different covers. They're even going to have like a Cobra Commander foil cutout mask cover. Anyway, GI Joe is going to come up for order on the 23rd. Everything was censored. That doesn't make sense. Why is it red band if it's censored? I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, Scarlet number 5 is up tomorrow. The end of Scarlet. I think on the 23rd. I think it is. What's the? Let me see what day it is. The 21st. So we've got like about a week and a half before GI Joe comes up on FOC. If we might do the same kind of deal like we did with Psylocke, where if you get your orders in before the cutoff for GI Joe, then you'll get double tickets. It all kind of depends on how well our Batman raffle works out. If it works really good and we get a lot of heavy response to it, then I think it's pretty much a safe bet that we would be offering up something like the 1 for 100 of GI Joe, which is also a foil. It's a foil John Boy Myers. It was supposedly it was spoiler covered, but I saw it and it's pretty cool. It features a new character called Risk. And I know there's several people out there that are very interested in the 1 for 100s for this. So yeah, depending on how well Batman goes, we might be doing the same thing for GI Joe with the same kind of rule like Psylocke, where get your order in ahead of time and you get double tickets. Anyway. All right. So last but certainly not least, what everybody's waiting for is our Alex Ross Hulk. Here is my box of tickets. Shoveling stuff around. I'm trying not to have any jump out, because if one jumps out, that's going to be Sean's. Oh, dang, some jumped out. Those are probably both yours. Here they are. I caught them. All right. I'm not looking which one it is. There it is. Oh, a couple more jumped out. Those are Sean's. All right. Next up. Finally, the last one for September is 493-286. 493-286 goes to Stephen Bueno. Stephen Bueno, you're the man. You're the winner. Winner of the grand prize for September. All right. Congratulations, Stephen. That is the end of it. tickets and slab. All the prizes are selected. And yep, lots of great books out here tomorrow. See you bright and early at 8:30. We've got yeah, I know. I could have sworn I read that. I was like, I think Steven won one a couple months back. So that is very lucky. Yes. But what can I do? I can't do anything about that. He's just blessed. He's got that good luck. That's what happens when your last name is good. He's got that. He's got that going for him. Anyway, all right. So tomorrow, tons of stuff. Absolute Batman. We've got the 1 for 25. We've got 3 of them for sale. We've got 1 for 50 for sale. If you don't want to take your chances on the raffle, you can buy those. If excuse me. If, however, your heart is set on the 1 for 100, the only way to get that one from us is to buy one of the other issues and hope you win the raffle. The more issues you buy, the more tickets you get, the more chances you have to win. That's how that works. Let's see. So we've got Batman. We've got, let's see, we've got we got Batman, Transformers. We've got some. We've got X-Men. We've got exceptional X-Men books. We've got. I don't think it's Uncanny this week. I don't know if Uncanny's this week or not. Sorry, I've been talking way too much, and I'm starting to get a little choked here. Anyway, tons of books on the rack. We've got some good incentives. We've got the absolute Batman drawing. Once again, the drawing will take place on Friday, this Friday at 7:30 during our regular time for the FOC. I don't know if we're going to do the FOC review because we're going to be doing this stream from Big Texas. We're going to be at Big Texas Comic-Con Friday until 8. And so we're going to do the drawing from Big Texas at 7:30 live right here. Get your tickets. Keep your tickets. You have to be watching to win. So, yeah. We're not going to do it. If you're not watching and you're not here to if you're not online to claim it, I'm just going to give it a minute and then I'm going to pick somebody else. So be here watching 7:30, or you can be at the show. That's cool too. If you got Friday tickets, come out and hang out and you can be there right when we do the drawing. And if you happen to be there when we do the drawing, then you know what? We'll put you on our YouTube thing and make you famous-ish. All right. Anyway, I'm out. We're done. Good night. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Alpaca out.